Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Beaters, and if you're new to the channel, I'm Oldhead Gaming, horror content creator and variety streamer, and of course, the biggest champion probably on YouTube of the system for Evil Dead, the game. We've done multiple videos on it, we've talked about it an awful lot, all the way back to the initial dev stream when they said they weren't really thinking about what that could actually do for rewarding players for their time, which is always a very important thing to me when I'm playing a game to feel rewarded for my time. And it doesn't have to be over-the-top stuff, but I want to feel like I'm doing something for something other than just having another maxed out character or a full roster of maxed out characters and absolutely nothing to gain from it. And here we are, we find ourselves in a different situation as the has now dropped. Let's take a look at those patch notes. Here we are. We are now available for our November 14th patch notes, and it features two new features: a new prestige system and a new photo mode button in exploration mode. So you can now take pretty pictures while you're out walking around. Updates: all survivors locked behind missions are now available. So if you didn't have Amanda or Arthur or Pablo or whomever, you got them all now. New skill for Lord Arthur: Weapon Master Sword at level 10. Combine Lord Arthur's Weapon Master Heavy and Weapon Master Faster attacks into one Weapon Master Melee. Interesting. I want to see how Arthur plays out, because here's the thing. As you know, coming out of the beta, Arthur was so OP. He procced hard, his calculator was fantastic, and then it came into the actual game and they nerfed the shit out of him. He was broken a lot of times. So I want to see if Arthur is actually playable now. So we might see some Arthur tonight. General: survivors no longer fall under the map after getting from a car that's standing upright on fields. Mission 2, Party Down, can always be completed regardless of whether the last Deadite in the Dead End encounter spawns. The blacksmith scraps bar no longer displays grade not available if the player picks up scrap when their active ability icon is grade not available. Any map rotation option no longer turns off for survivor in a vehicle in the demon spirit form. Berserker mode no longer remains frozen when a player shoots in the body during a head rush animation. Annie Nobi can now perform special attacks and finishers while her ability is active. Interesting. Metal scraps now drop from pit deadites. The camera now doesn't get stuck inside the boss unit. And now deals additional damage after using her active ability in solo modes. And various collision, getting stuck, and pickup spawn fixes. Now balance. Let's see what they did here. Henry the Red's unstoppable cooldown has increased. This is a nerf from 75 to 100 seconds. Blacksmith's Weapon Master melee damage decreased, also nerf from 30 to 25. Blacksmith Rough and Ready damage decreased 15 to 10%. Blacksmith Rough and Ready cooldown increased from 30 to 40 seconds. They hit the Blacksmith coming out hard. I can't say I'm actually mad about it, but you're going to see a lot of angry survivors. David's Soda Pop defense decreased from 30 to 20%. David's Beacon of Hope fear reduction increased from 2 seconds to 2.5. Annie Slugger balance bar decreased from 100 to 60%. And Annie Arthur's Weapon Master melee attacks damage 35 to 25. So even though they increased his Weapon Master, they decreased the damage it provided. Increased crossbow sawgon projectile speeds, improving aim. Prisoner skeleton vicious circle damage increased from 50 to 60. Necromancer flute to kill cooldown increased from 80 to 95 seconds. So there's taking longer now to get the flautist out. Plaguebringer Wicked Brew cooldown decreased from 120 to 100 seconds. Plaguebringer Wicked Brew balance defense increased from 30 to 50%. Pit Deadite's Corrosive Blast damage increased from 120 to 140. Pit Deadite Filthy Splatter damage increased from 75 to 90. Pit Deadite melee damage resistance increased from 30 to 40%. Demi-Elegos range damage resistance increased from 30 to 40%. Puppeteer Puppet Master Power Possess cooldown reduction from 30 to 40%. Increased combo speed of Henrietta's light and heavy attacks. Increased combo speed of Evil Ash's heavy attack. Increased the Necronomicon's health by 5%. And there you have it. That's everything that's going on. And we're going to hop over to the game. We're going to actually look at Arthur, for example, since he got a complete rework, and then we'll look at the prestige system as well. All right, so let's take a look at Arthur first. Lord's Wrath, which will also get boosted with a unique skill at level 5 prestige. You have Weapon Master melee attacks, which will get boosted with a level 1 unique skill, and then Weapon Master Sword is now part of his new set with the level 10 skill. The level 25 skill is still Fuel with Fire, where if you're daisy chaining Wrath-based takedowns, you'll just keep adding time. So, all right, looks like actually a good move for poor Lord Arthur. And here's the prestige. let's take a look at it now. All right, let's take a look at Arthur here and see what's going on. As you can see, here's the prestige for Arthur. And what's going to happen is you can see right here, I have level 25 already completed. So that part has been completed. Spend 13,500 seconds on objectives, win 24 matches, perform 660 finishers, perform 390 headshots. Now, I believe you're also being able to use spirit points to like kind of skip some of these, but that seems to be the case. And that will get you to level 1 prestige. You'll get the insignia, you'll get the max level of 6, and you'll also get weapon master melee attacks +1. That's a brand new combined perk. So using him as an example is actually good. And then as you can see, you'll have other difference like hitting level 6, 8 finishers, complete matches, so on and so forth. So it looks like they are super freaking grindy. Like these are some serious grinds to prestige. Like win 33 matches, perform 570 headshots, like good gravy. It's going to take a lot to prestige these characters based on what I'm seeing. Like they entered a prestige system, but these are going to take literally forever. Deal 1.75 million damage, perform 1,170 finishers, 690 headshots, complete 81 matches. 81 matches, good gravy. And this is just for one character. This system is insane. Finally, 32,400 seconds on objectives. Collect 168,000 objective points. So I think, like I said, I think you can actually jump to this, but I hope so, because this is gonna be wild. Like these are gonna take forever. If you can't use spirit points to help bypass this, it's gonna take prestige for lots of characters. Like this is wild. I cannot believe the lengths they're making you go to achieve these points. So happy farming, but if you cannot multitask characters if you want to actually prestige them anymore, you're gonna have to really drill down to who your main is and just stick with them. At that point, playing anyone else is almost detrimental to prestiging another character. So like where I would like to jump around and play things, this is wild. This is really wild. Like I like what they're doing on one end, but like the huge amount that's required to actually do something, I'm not a huge fan of. So hopefully I don't see anywhere to dump spirit points, so that's a little... Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out. I have a feeling this thing is going to get adjusted because it looks good in principle, but bad in execution. So tell me what you think, guys. Are you happy about stuff? Are you happy if you were missing characters are now available? Are you interested in the way the prestige system's designed? Are you really happy about the prestige? I want to hear it all. Let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching, and later, mates.